Hi guys, Sarah here, and welcome to Novel Expectations. Today I am coming to you with my 4th weekly wrap-up for 2016. Sadly, all I got finished this week was one book. It's been a difficult week personally for us. I don't want to get into the reasons why, but I did not have a lot of time to get a lot of reading done. So, the book that I did finish this week was actually an audiobook, and it is Almost Perfect by Susan Mallory. This is the second book in the Fool's Gold series, and it was published in June of 2010, and I gave it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoy the narrator of this series. I believe it's Tanya Eby. She narrates all the books in the Fool's Gold series, and I'm thrilled about that because she does a fantastic job. What I really like about her is that she's really clear, really concise, puts a good voice to the characters. But if you wanted to, you could speed her up a bit, and it still sounds good. It doesn't sound wonky. Like, she works well at a faster speed, let's put it that way. The story itself. This is the story of Liz and Ethan, and they were together in high school, but she unfortunately had a very bad reputation. Unwarranted, because that's not the kind of person that she was. Her mother was the drunk and the not-so-nice person. But unfortunately, being her mother's daughter, she inherited the same reputation. So her and Ethan had plans when they were younger to go to college together, and then he pretty much told his friends, while he didn't know she was there, that he would never have anything to do with her, that wasn't his type, blah, blah, blah. So she left town. Well, then she finds out she's pregnant. And she came back to tell him, but he was in bed with somebody else. And so she went back and she had her son, and she's been raising him. And about 5 years earlier, she tried to come back again to tell him about his son, but his wife at the time promised that she would pass the message along, and then a few weeks later she gets this letter from Ethan saying that he wants nothing to do with her or her son or any of that. So that's the backstory. So she is currently a very famous crime novel writer, and her nieces that she didn't even know she had, her brother took off when she was 12 and she hadn't seen him since, wrote her because their dad had been sent to jail, and their stepmother had taken off and left them alone in this house. So she goes back to Fool's Gold to kind of care for the girls, who are like 14 and 11. Her son's now 11. Well, of course, she's back in town. Ethan finds out. They find out about the son. So the whole book is pretty much like trying to work through a relationship with the kid. You know what? I liked her, and I didn't like her because she had a lot of opportunities to tell Ethan about this boy and chose not to, and placed blame on other people. You know, she could have tried again, right? Like, before she came into town. But on the other hand, I felt sorry for her because his whole family, well, I shouldn't say his whole family, like his mother, was bad-mouthing her and pretty much coming in her face and saying, we can take him from you, stuff like that. So it ends up with a happily ever after, which is usually the way, romance novels work. But still, the story was really good, and I empathized a lot with the main character, and she had her faults, and I think that's how you have a well-written character, is they're not perfect. So, what am I currently reading? I am still currently reading The Time Traveler's Guide to Medieval England. I'm only about 100 pages into this now. Like I said, I have not had a lot of reading time this week. I took this to work a couple days and read some of it. I'm actually going to carry this over into February as my February nonfiction pick. It's a heavy book. It's a lot heavier than I assumed it would be, meaning, there's a lot of reading in here and a lot to take in. So I'm going to allow myself an extra month with this book. The next book I'm currently reading is Rebel Cowboy by Nicole Helm. It is book 1 in the Big Sky Cowboy series. This is a new release. This came out in January. I'm not quite finished it yet. I'm about halfway through. I do plan on finishing it in the next few days, and I will be posting a review on this channel on Friday for this book. This is, I think I talked about this before, I'm going to pick one new release a month and review it for you guys on the channel. So this is going to be it. So far it's cute. It's about a pro hockey player. I think he said he played for the Blackhawks. Is that Chicago? I don't know hockey. And for whatever reason, they think he threw the last game of the Stanley Cup, so he's under investigation. So over the summer, he goes to his grandparents' ranch, and decides he's going to become a rancher of llamas, of all things. So it's really cute. I'll talk about it more when I do the wrap-up. It's a nice contemporary romance, and it's fun. And the last book I just started listening to is Undeniably Yours by Shannon Stacy. This is book 2 in the Kowalski family series, another contemporary romance. I listened to the first book. This is the audiobook I'm listening to. I listened to the first book over the summer. I think it was like late summer, maybe early fall, and I really enjoyed it. So this is another one of the brothers in the family and his relationship. And literally, I've just started it. I'm less than an hour into it. So I'm really, really looking forward to finishing that one. So anyway, guys, that is it for this. Have you read any of these books, or what are you currently reading? I'd love to talk to you. So please post a comment in the comment section below. And please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. And until next time, happy reading, guys. Bye.